Hi class, so for 14-5 we are talking about area and the distributive property. In this lesson we are going to talk about how we can break up a figure into two parts and still have the same area. So for number 1 and 2, it tells us to copy and complete the equation that represents the picture. For number 1, you can see here that we have this large figure here and then an equation that we need to fill out. This here is the distributive property. So we see that our equation starts with 6 times something. So to find this missing number, we just have to look back at our figure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is that 6 here. Now, the number here would be our square units this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the missing number here is 5. Now, 6 times 5 is also equal to, you see here how this whole figure is split into 2. It's also equal to 6 times 2, 1, 2, plus, we're missing the number here. So now we find this figure, 1, 2, 3. That is our missing number here. 6 times 5 is equal to 6 times 2 plus 3. So that equals 6 times 2, right? 6 times 2 plus 6 times what? 6 times 3. So let's go over that one more time. We have this whole figure here that was broken up into two parts. We see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is our length this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is our length this way. That's why we have 6 times 5. Now, this figure is broken up into two parts. Our length this way is still the same, 6, right? Our length this way changes because it's broken up into two parts. I have 1, 2 in this square, and then 3 on this side. So 6 stays the same. 1, 2, here's my 2, and 1, 2, 3, here is my 3. Now to break that down even more, we have the 6 times 2, 6 times 2, right? Plus the 6 times 3. Okay, now let's try number 2. For number 2, we're doing the same thing. Let's fix this here. Number 2. We have this whole rectangle here. Now we have to figure out our missing numbers. So we know that our first missing number we have to count down, right? Just like we did up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Our first missing number is 4. Now we can check to see that this number is right. We count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, that's correct. So 4 times 6 equals 4. The 4 is never going to change, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times what plus what? I have two figures now. 1, 2. So I'm going to count this way. 1, 2. 4 times 2 plus this figure, 2, plus this figure, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 6 is equal to 4 times 2, 1, 2, plus 4 times 4. So remember, we're going to break that down over here. So we do 4 times 2 plus 4 times 4. Number 3, it says describe a way to separate a 5 by 6 rectangle into smaller rectangles. So first, let's start off by drawing a 5 by 6 rectangle. Our 5 will be our length down, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our 6 will be our length across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how can we break up this rectangle into 2 smaller rectangles? Think about it. There are many ways. You can split them right down the middle so that there's 3 and 3, or you can do it this way. So what are my 2 smaller rectangles? We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 5 by 1, 2 by 2. And we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So the whole 5 by 6 rectangle can be broken up into 2 smaller rectangles that are a 5 by 2, and a 5 by 4. That's it for 14-5.